Hello people. So we got some news. We got the kit release on Typhoeus, our first striker nature DPS, which means our king is getting power crept. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. So in this video I'm going to give my first impression. I'm also going to break down our kit. I'm going to simplify it to the ground level so you all can understand. If you like this type of videos, make sure you like and make sure you subscribe for more Arknights and arknightsendfield content. Let's go. So the first things first, our basic attack, we're going to skip that because basic is always basic in Endfield. First thing we have to understand is that she has two type of gamba in her kit. The first one is Sign and the second one is Hunting Arrow. So the first thing, how does she get Sign? She gets Sign primarily from consuming Nature Infliction, and each sign gives, or each nature infliction she consumes gives her one sign. And take note, she can simultaneously consume two nature infliction at once. So that means in AoE she's going to perform very well. So that is for sign. So you get sign by consuming nature infliction, and then you get hunting arrows. So how do you get hunting arrows? You get hunting arrows primarily from two ways. So the first is by having the max amount of signs, which is 8, and also by using the ultimate. It's going to also give us some hunting arrows. So when you have enough signs, you are going to be able to use a combo skill, and then a combo skill is going to give her hunting arrows. And what does each of these do? So the first thing is first, of course, sign allows her to get hunting arrows, and hunting arrows enhances her damage while she's in an area state. So area state, what does this all do? So now let's go into our skill. So our skill, what it does is it puts her in the air where she's able to deal 5 basic attack damage, and each damage she does is going to consume nature infliction, and by consuming nature infliction she's going to get signs. Okay, and then hunting arrow we mentioned before. What this does is this just increases the damage she does when she is in this area state from her skill. So you see they all work together. Go into skill, consume nature infliction, and then you get signs. When you have max signs, use a combo skill, and then a combo skill is going to give her hunting arrows, which gives her more damage when she's in this state. Oh cool, very nice. And also when she's using her skill, she's able to lock into 2 enemies at once, and then she's going to attack them simultaneously. So theoretically, if you have 2 enemies or an AoE fight where a lot of enemies have a lot of nature infliction stacks, she's going to ramp up this sign faster, and then she's going to use her combo skill and then rinse and repeat. And now what does that combo skill does? Of course, like we said before, it turns all the signs into hunting arrows. It's going to apply slow on the enemy, and it's going to increase their nature burst damage they take, kind of like a debuff. So it's going to cause them to take more nature burst damage. And one thing to also take note of is when an area state provided by a skill, and when, let's say, you finish casting all your 5 basic attack damage, right, and then a combo skill comes up again while you are in this state. When you use a combo skill, she's going to remain in the air, and then she's going to be able to fire more. She's going to be able to fire 5 more basic attack damage. So that's going to be 10 basic attack damage. But if the basic attack damage is going to be enhanced, it's going to depend on if you have or how many hunting arrow stacks you have. So now you get it. So when you use your 5 basic attack from your skill into your combo skill, she's going to get max hunting arrows, which is 4, and then she's going to deal 5 more basic attack damage. So big damage. And then our ultimate is going to do like big AoE damage. After some time it's going to explode, dealing massive damage, and then it's also going to make it so that our next 5 basic attack damage is going to be kind of like buffed, where when she shoots each basic attack damage, she's going to trigger a hail of arrows, and these are going to deal massive damage, and then she's going to enter a area state. So basically what a simplifier ultimate, what it does is you shoot big pew arrow, it does big damage at once, and then your next 5 basic attack damage is going to be enhanced. It's going to deal more explosive damage, pew. Very good. And then 2 things happens after that. So the first is she goes back into the area state from her skill, right? And then she also gains 2 hunting arrows. So you see, her combo skill and her ultimate are primarily the 2 ways she gets the hunting arrows. So your rotation could probably be something like ultimate, she does the big damage, she goes into the skill state, She does 5 damage. Pew, 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 pew. She consumes her combo. Pew, 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 pew. So you see, pretty good. And then she does her skill again. Pew, 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 pew. So something like that. So yeah, that is gonna be how our kit works. Very, very easy character. I'm just looking forward to how she's gonna play. But yeah, let's see what potential teams you could rock with her. So let's jump into our best in slot character. Now, because she works with Nature Infliction and she really needs it, and the downside is she's not able to apply any of this Nature Infliction from her kit, she's going to be needing someone that can apply the Nature Infliction. And of course, the best in slot is going to be none other than Arcane, because Arcane is able to apply Nature Infliction from her skill. And while she's in support mode, she's then able to trigger a combo skill. So that's going to be 2 Nature Infliction stacks. Very good. And also our ultimate is going to apply, it's going to basically reapply Nature Infliction or the arts infliction that's already on the enemy, which in this case for Typhoeus is going to be nature, and then the finisher is also going to be able to trigger another one. So she's going to be our best in slot, right? So no doubt about it, she's going to be the best. But then we also have interesting pick, which is Fluorite. And Fluorite is, although she is not going to be as fast as Arcane in my opinion, I think she's also going to be a very, very good pick, because right here she applies Nature Infliction from her skill, and then her ultimate, when she has, or her combo skill, sorry, when she has 2 Nature Infliction stacks or 2 Cryo Infliction stacks, she's going to reapply another one again, but this is on 40 seconds cooldown, so it's quite long. And then her ultimate is going to also apply another one again. So you can see that I think she's also going to be like a very good best in slot character for both of them. So either her or an Arcane. So that's going to be a staple, right? You're going to definitely need the Nature Infliction. I also think the new character that's coming out with the 5-star we are getting is also going to be pretty good, but I doubt, because only their battle skill gives them Nature Infliction application. Their combo skill does not give them, and their ultimate does not give them, if I'm not wrong. So that's probably going to be the 2 staple character. I think everyone gets Fluorite for free, so she's going to be quite the best in slots, especially for you guys who don't have Arcane. So you're definitely going to be using Fluorite, because you really need that Nature Infliction. And I don't think we have any other character that can apply Nature Infliction, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so that's probably going to be it. So it's going to probably be Typhoeus, Arcane, or Fluorite. And then for buffers, you're probably going to need Lino, and then for SP generator, maybe Akekuri, right? Akekuri could also maybe walk. And what other character comes to mind? Of course, Adela is also going to be able to walk too, because she applies susceptibility and it's quite long. But we are probably going to need like an SP regenerator. So I'm guessing that's where C is going to be. C is probably going to be the vanguard, is what I'm guessing, because this team is probably going to be Nature Infliction hungry. But yeah, guys, that is all for Typhoeus. Let me know if this video helped, or if I made some mistakes or some correction. You can always correct me down below, or if you also have some other team suggestion, yeah, let me know down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Arknights and Arknights Endfield content. Bye bye.